connects everything a lot better. You just go with the flow. So one more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Up. And actually, take a few to find your own rhythm. How deeply do you breathe? When do you let go? Keep doing it. Keep doing what you feel. And I'm going to keep giving instruction. Sometimes when you inhale all the way in, there's a moment where you let go and the ribs will compress again. If you expand your ribs on an inhale, then you have a moment of release to let the ribs come in. And then you have a moment of push to get the last bit of air out. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do some shoulders. Inhale at your own rate and roll shoulders back. And if you like half time, that's great. You could even do twice as fast, depending on how the music moves you. Yeah, so alternate. You can alternate. Play with it. Exactly. Maybe go forward if you've gone back a little bit. Keep breathing deep. All right. Let's twist the arms back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. When you did Latin, did you do any Latin arms? So there's an interesting technique for Latin arms, which we'll just play with a little bit, that one arm pulls in and squeezes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can feel
that. That looks good. Yeah. So when you, yep. And let your hips fall the other way. We'll get it all together eventually, but yeah, that's right. And you can bend, let's say if we're grabbing this arm, while it's pulling in, we're going to be bending this knee. You know? Or if we're pulling in with this arm, we're bending that knee. Turn that up a little.
You have to remember where you were though, because you're on camera.
What?
You're on camera, so you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
A little bit this
Cool.
way.
I just wanted to share. Can we move the camera this way?
Sure.
Get a little closer. Okay. Cool. Now let's work on ribs. So you can bring a rib to the side. Side. See if you can keep breathing deep the whole time. And let the music help you flow. So you can bring it forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Let's go side to side. Side. You can stretch one side and you can squeeze the other. So this is squeezing over here, and this is stretching. Good. All right, now a little bit of hips. So if you can, draw circles with your hips. This could be too advanced. No, you're good, okay, good. Go for it. Bend one knee and come around. Nice and slow. Let's see, we'll also want to warm up the hamstrings and quads. So we're going to do a little like sun salutation if stuff standing. So we're going to go up and over. Now halfway up with a straight back, you can bend your knees and back down. And roll it on up. And reach on up to the sky. Hands to the heart. Now up And swan dive down. Straight back up. Halfway. And back down. Roll it up. Let's do one more set of that. Back to hands to the heart. Lifting up. Breathe. All the way over. Halfway up. Straight back. And back down. Let it hang here for a moment. And you can move it from side to side. Let your arms dangle. Or even hold your elbows and drop your head. Cool. Roll it on up. Let's see. We'll go ahead and widen the stance as much as comfortable. And how do you feel bending over, reaching the toes?
I'm really stiff, so that was great. I've got a really stiff arthritis in my back. So
Would you want to do more of that?
No, that's
You
good.
certainly can.
That's okay.
All right. And one knee to the other. This time, we're not going to do the hip. Just get to moving. Cool. Still warming up the legs. Yeah, why not? If the music moves you in any way you want, you can play with it. Music is meant to be played with. I'm still just warming up the legs. And let's lean over just a little bit. See if you'll reach back. If you still want little micro movements in the hips, that's cool. If you slightly bend your knees, it'll protect your back. Also lifting up in the stomach protects your back. And breathe deep. You can straighten one leg, bend the other. Breathe deep. See what your body tells you. Enjoy the opening. One side or the other. Play with it. Also, I definitely believe in self-massage. So, if you're feeling anything particularly tight, go ahead and give it a little love. Say hello. Say, okay. Those muscles. Let them warm up. Alright. Cool. Come on up. Pretty good stretch. Everyone slightly warmed up at the bottom?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, now, West Coast swing rhythms are 1, 2, triple step, 1, 2, triple step, 1, 2, triple step, 1, 2, triple step, 1, 2, triple step. So we're gonna just walk forward, 1, 2, triple step, walk back. Cool. You got your rhythm?
Yeah.
Good. Right on. Let's see. Now, to play with triple steps, there's lots of triple steps. And I love that you keep moving. Perfect. Lots of triple steps in swing. One's a side chasse, side chasse, side chasse, side chasse, side chasse. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If it's a little too fast, a little smaller. Make it easy on yourself. So you can even go. And this is actually, this song's pretty chill. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can even try it in place. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's the one. So your triple step is used in cha-cha, Let's go swing, swing. Sometimes in foxtrot, in a chasse kind of thing. Cool. That's your triple step. Now also in swing, there's a thing called a rock step. You remember your rock step, I imagine, if you
No.
dance. Oh no, okay. Big part of salsa, cha-cha, swing, is to go rock step, forward, rock step, back, or you can rock step back on either foot. And essentially a rock step is just where you step in place and replace your weight to the other foot. Yeah? So now, if I were to do the follows footwork for a basic swing, we go single swing just to start. Let's see, we'd start on our right foot and we'd go slow, slow, rock step. Yeah? Cool. Slow, slow, rock step. Slow, slow, rock step. Slow, slow, rock step. And if that's easy peasy, we're going to add a triple step. It's going to look like this. Triple step, rock step. Triple step, rock step. Triple step, rock step. Now, see if you can keep that pattern going and rotate. Just move wherever you want with triple, rock step. Triple, triple, rock step. What's that?
I just said adjust it for what's right for you.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if it's hard on this grass or
What's
if it's,
that?
or if I'm just extremely out of shape.
We're
Oh, you're winded already? Okay, good. We got our cardio. Let's take a little bit of a break then. We can chill. So let's see. Let's use that to stretch a little bit more. Let's take it to the side. Breathe deep. Because it's so important when you do anything like this that you listen to your body.
Right.
So keep breathing deep, tune in. Yeah, and it's good to get heart rate up, let it chill. Get heart rate up, let it chill, and have fun doing it.
Right.
You never want anything to be a punishment. Like, oh, I don't believe in no pain, no gain. That's why I'm not huge in butt. But anyway, I don't know. But I like everything to be connected to what feels good. I'm very into body awareness and everything. So. All right. Let's see. Let's have some free movement right now. How does this move you? Jazz hands. Cool. So do take a break, and if there's a moment where you're like, okay, that's enough. If you need to take a break, take a break. You feel good? This is an entry song. It's gonna start slow and it's gonna get fast. But I don't know if we'll do all the fast stuff. I could show you some fast swing stuff, but don't need to do it behind me. I still have my sunglasses on. That's about it. Too cool for school. All right. What do you feel? What do you need?
Oh,
good. Let's
proceed.
Okay. So now there's a swing. What? Something smooth. All right. Something goes around in a circle. If you can get the rhythm of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, watch first, and I'm going to walk around in a circle with this. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Here we go again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is essentially what I'm doing. This is the ladies' part of a Lindy whip. If you want to try the swivels out, hard to do swivels on grass.
Too hard to
Yeah.
swim off.
So you got it though. That's the sense. That's the sense of it.
Evelyn.
So remember that when you're on a nice wood floor.
Yes.
When we're back inside. So it starts with 2 swivels. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You head this way on 1, 2. Turn on 3 and 4 and head back on 5, 6. Walk, walk, just full step. Walk, walk. And if you're getting stuck, really pick up your feet. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So just so you have the idea, sometimes in swing, we do a thing called shag, which is 2 kicks, 2 kicks, kick, kick. It looks like this. We'll give it a try. See what happens.
Right.
Ready? Slight flex in the knees. 2 kicks, 2 kicks, kick, kick. And go ahead and mirror me. I'm going to do the guys part because it's too fast for me to actually do the, I've been doing the guys part for so many years. Not
Okay.
too good at the girls part. So mirror me and we'll kick this foot, and then kick, kick. It looks like this.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't go that.
Or you can hop kick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's called shag. And it is a workout.
Very
in
nice
itself.
shag in the park.
Now we can say we've shagged in the park. So essentially it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can also do breaks. Break, 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 run, run, break, break. So the breaks can go, often go forward for the guys and back for the girls. So extra work for the girls in that one. So it's break, break, check, check, break, break, check, check, break, break, break.
Oh, I feel like I'm falling over when I do that.
Well, what's interesting is it leads to a move called the ragdoll. So you drop into the guy's arms and boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
So perfect feeling for that.
There.
That's a touch
Got a
of
nice
shag.
sweat in the back of the neck.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm feeling it. Good, good, good. All right. So now back to a little more swing. We learned a basic underarm turn. I'll just check it out for you. Starting on your right foot with a rock step. You have your basic. Triple step, rock step. Triple step, rock step. Awesome. Okay. Now what we're going to do with the turn is we're going to split the turn up into the 2 triple steps. I'll show you first. So we're just going to go ahead and go this way. Do a rock step over here and come back. Here we go. Triple step, here we go. Triple step, rock step. Triple step, rock step. Now, if we do underarm turn A and B, we're going to head out this way and back that way. So we're going to turn to the right on the first one. And once you rock step, use that back rock here to send you back this way. Yep, on the triple step. I'll show you a couple times. When you think you feel it, join in. And the more up you have, the more you won't get stuck.
What's up?
So here, if I'm on a wood floor, I'm going to get into the floor to turn. Here it doesn't work as well, so I'm getting my feet off out of the floor. 6, 7, or rock step. Triple step, rock step. Good. So turn back the other way.
Oh,
To
okay.
the right first, and to the left coming back. Step, triple step, rock, and back the other way. Nice. Now keep doing that. Triple step, rock step. Triple step, rock step. So what we can do is have a visual cue. So the arm, since you can't be in contact for a little while, you can have a visual cue of the arm coming up and the arm coming up that way. Yeah? One basic to start. Triple step, rock step, triple step, triple step, rock step, triple step, triple step. Yeah, you got the right idea, Lawrence. Do you see what Lawrence did? How you doing?
Oh, good.
Good? So feel the turn, or see the turn in this case. And you'll head that way and back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Basic. Rock step. That's good. Oh, you got it. Triple step, rock step. Basic. Rock step, triple step, but rock step. Cool. No, it's all right. Cool. Any questions?
Yeah.
Cool. How do you feel?
Good.
Stretch your neck, stretch your head, tune in, take a deep breath. See how we're feeling. Drop it over. Let it hang again. Drop the head. I'm gonna come up, but I'm gonna see if I can see what you're all doing. Yeah? Cool. Yeah, feel free to bend and straighten your legs when you're down there. Don't force anything in this case. Let it hang. Let it feel good. So whatever you do, breathe in deep and let it feel real good. Okay, roll it on up. We'll try that turn a couple more times so we can get it. So I'll show it one more time.
Join us.
I'm just enjoying so much when she's dancing.
Can you?
Yeah,
There you go.
you could join us. It's free.
I got my kids right there. Just walking. Thank you.
I get it.
She's got her husband with the kid.
Yeah.
You guys are doing wonderful. The three of you.
There you go.
Okay.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. All right, so you think you got it?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh. Okay, here we go. One basic. 5, 6,
think we're watching
5,
there.
6, 7, and triple, triple, rock step, triple, triple, rock step, triple, triple. Yeah, it's really easy to forget the rock step
Okay.
halfway. So let's do a few more basics to get that in your body automatically. So we got triple step, rock step, triple step, rock, triple step. And you just think, okay, this triple, I'm going to maintain the whole time, whatever happens. I got to keep doing this triple. Oh, if you're used to being on one, like Latin, cha-cha, salsa, rumba.
Are you used to being
They-
I dance with my sister as the cha-cha.
So sometimes you're used to going on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, having an 8 count beat. The basic swing is 6 counts.
Okay.
So it's not always on the 1. Yeah? So now we have merengue.
All right.
And one thing I wanted to get for the merengue is how to let your hips settle opposite from your knee. So what's going to happen is when your knee bends, when you're getting onto that foot, your hip twists the opposite direction. So that knee bends forward, let that hip go back, away, 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 away. The hip, yeah. And try the other side. When you bend one knee, you're letting yourself go into that foot. Let me reverse for you. So if I bend this knee, I'm going to let my hips turn out that way. So I put my body weight with my rib over this knee. And then the other knee. While the other leg goes straight. This is sometimes the hardest thing to get in Cuban motion. The way we start it is just as bending one knee or the other. Keeping both heels on the ground for now. Go ahead, bend one knee and bend the other. Bend one knee, bend the other. You see which way your hips are twisting when you do that? Yes. Yes. So now, twist and stop. Yeah. Perfect. Stop there. So you feel that? You want to try to maintain this hip back, that hip that's back, when you step on that foot. And then switch and step on that one. There you go. Yeah, there it is. So this is halftime. It's good to do halftime to just get used to it.
This will be fine.
We can also add, actually your arms are pretty good. You can think of the arm sometimes as a drum, and like you're hitting in front of you. Or, for the ladies, y'all can hold a little flower with either this finger, that's nice, or this one. Yeah. And then you let it go from there. You know, but that's at the base. Sometimes you can think, oh, I'm eating a little sandwich.
I'm eating a sandwich.
Little bitty, beautiful bird of paradise sandwich. Have a smell.
Okay. That reminds me, I have something for you to give to Mom.
This reminds you of something from Mom?
I'll explain.
What?
I'll explain later.
All right, so one more time. Letting the bend and the twist happen at the same time. Those opposites, so you have this cubing motion. So it's opposite direction. It's sort of weird. That's it. So you want to be able to, it's like you're releasing one and letting yourself sink into the ground. So right now you're twisting towards it. Yeah? So you're actually doing a bit of the opposite. Leave your feet in place. Let's go back to the bend one knee, because it all works one step at a time. So bend one knee. And just let that pulse. One side. There we go. Nice. Now can you emphasize taking that hip back? There you go, as you bend that knee. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And the more you lift up and rotate, the bigger workout you'll get too. A little more rotation. So I'm gonna join you. So how do we get that hip to go back? Yes. And in this case, for the beginning moves, when you first learn it, it's nice to leave the heels in place. So you don't want to learn to turn your foot out, because then you end up dancing like this a little bit, which looks a little weird.
A little silly.
So just twisting the hip back. Let's try the other side too. So, also, feel the difference when your feet are straight or when they're slightly turned out. Usually when the feet are turned out, what?
It's harder when the feet are turned out.
It's harder?
I think it's harder.
Put your feet together again and do it again. But yet you have more movement.
Oh, really?
So what happens is when the feet are turned out, is maybe it's harder in the way it's moving more.
I see.
So it maybe is
That's probably
muscularly harder, it's moving farther.
I see.
But the idea is when you release
Definitely
in your hip should line up with your standing foot. So you straighten the leg and the hip lines up with the standing foot. Yeah? When you release. That's what gets the cubing motion. Yeah? Let's try a little rumba. With this in mind, if we can get the cubing motion, that'd be awesome. I don't expect you to be able to do full rumba with cubing motion, put it all together right at first, but we'll try. So we're gonna go back, side together, boom, side.
Oh, that's a so many bunch of reindeer.
So what we're doing right now is a box. A lot of dances are based off the box. Back, side together.
Okay.
Side,
Look at those reindeer.
back, side.
See the reindeer? That's what you typed.
This wind is awesome.
Oh, that's good. So the box step, let's actually do a bunch of side together. So we get the idea of when we go to the side, we close our feet and change weight. Head back the other way. And the other way. One more. And back. So you just get used to changing your weight when you bring your feet together. That happens in waltz, foxtrot, rumba, obviously. Cha-cha sometimes is a little different. There's only one closed together in the cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha right there. Cool. The other element is going forward and back. So let's walk forward and back. Back. Forward. Back. we put those elements together, we can do a box step and rumba. So for ladies, we'll start back, side together, forward, side together, back. So another thing I use to remember is if I go to this side, I'm going to use this foot.
Gotcha.
If I go to this side, I'm going to use this foot.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that I sometimes picture it like a ladder. There's rungs. You go to the side and then you go up the rung. You go to the side and go up the rung. That's visual that sometimes I use. All right, we got your cha-cha going now.
All right.
So cha-cha is made up of rock step and triple step. So the rock step in this case is forward on this foot. Do a bunch of rock steps. Good. Cool. Then the other rock step is back with this foot. Essentially looks the same, but it's just switch timing. Back step, top, rock step, rock step, rock step, rock step. Yeah? Cool. Other tricky element is the cha-cha-cha in the middle. When you head this way, cha-cha-cha. Head that way. Cha-cha-cha. And back. Cool. Now don't move that foot. Just kind of leave it there for a second. Cha-cha-cha. You can even point it at the end eventually. Yeah? Now, just to get it with the rhythm, we're going to just do cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Let me get that. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha. 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 Good. And the more you twist, the more workout you'll get. Cool? Good. Remembered I was wanting to put a bachata in here. Keep playing with the rhythm. Not sure if I got... You can play with the triple steps, the rock steps, either. Not sure if I added that bachata. No, I did not. I'm gonna add a bachata real quick. So we'll just go with one of the best bachatas ever to start. Okay, here we go. Now to put it together, we're gonna rock, step, and cha-cha-cha. Rock, step, and cha-cha-cha. Yeah? 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Rock, step, cha-cha-cha. Yeah, on this side, rock back, side, forward, and back. Nice. Cool. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Well, here's an interesting tendency. Sometimes we feel the beat on the 1, or we think the beat on the 1, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But cha-cha music was based off mambo, so it's actually you'll be stepping on the 2, 3, 4, and 1. We'll get back to that next time we have cha-cha. Now here's the bachata. Bachata essentially is side together side with a tap. Yeah? Have you done bachata?
No.
Oh, cool. So here it's just tap. And now do a quick body roll. And back. The interesting thing about bachata, lots of things you can do with your hips. You can roll them. Try to break that one down.
I think we got it.
Okay, all right. So see if you can go all the way around. Cool. Now, single, and do a little hip hop.
Oh, God.
Uh,
I don't know about that.
Another body roll. All right, let's try some turns. Now these turns, because it's grass, we have to really commit to going all the way on the step. So you have to start before. Knees feel okay with that?
No, it's an easy. I just get dizzy. So how do you spot so you
Oh.
don't get dizzy?
Spotting is a whole other thing.
Oh.
So, once again, anything you do in dance, song, art, and the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Right.
You just do it every day. So, one thing for spotting, since you asked, perfect. Look at a knot in a tree.
Okay. So spot on what's in front of me, not what's beside of me.
Okay. No, if we're turning to the side,
Right.
you can look to the side and then come back to the front. Very often, yeah, you will want to spot in the direction you're going.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Daddy, bring her
I'm
over
just
here.
using this as an example of how to learn to spot.
Right.
So if we just look at the knot on the tree and we turn our body as far as we can away, and if I do a real good spot, I'll launch my glasses off. So I'm going to take them off. And you just turn your head real quick.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, see how much you can snap. Try it a few times. Let me see.
I think I got it.
Yeah. So like anything, just practice it. Find a spot on the wall, and if you're focusing on the spot, don't worry about the footwork. You know, just sort of shuffle your feet around, and then boom. So you can get right back to that same point. Boom. Yeah, that's the first thing to try. Cool. That's a little taste of bachata. We'll get back to cha-cha. Question? No? Ava, do you have any questions about dancing? No? You like the outside? You like the trees? Yeah. Huh? All right. So I like the cha-cha this beat, and getting on the 2 can be tricky because you'll be tempted to rock on the 1, but the way the music is built, it actually has a gun on the 4 and 1, which would make the rock step on the 2. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So you'll be tempted to do this. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha cha cha. And if your lead is doing that, totally good.
Okay.
You can do that. But if you want to do cha cha more traditional, you'll get it on the 2. So it's like this. You'll hold the 1. 1, 2, 3. Ga ga ga. 2, 3. Make sense?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1. Rock step. Cha cha cha. Rock step. Cha cha cha. Rock step. Cha cha. Back. Forward. Nice. Now, let's try to do both rock steps forward. Rock step. Cha cha cha. Rock step. Nice. Feel like getting fancy? You got this?
Yeah.
All right. So here's a fancy move. It's called a ronde off a chassé.
Ooh, fancy.
You want to break it down? You want to try it?
Break it down.
Okay. So it's still the same forward rock step. Cha cha cha. It's a forward rock step still. What's going to happen is you're going to go rock, step, and pot that foot around. You just rock, step. And when you step back, you let that leg go, woo! Let it fly out. Yeah. Yeah, very good. And then here is where you go cha-cha-cha. Yeah? Good. That was a good one. Other foot is rock, step, cha-cha-cha. Same rhythm, but got a ronde shot. Feel free. She has done 5 rhythms. But sometimes you just want to move the music. And that's cool too. Try the ronde chassé. Actually, let's do the basic a couple times first. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3. Cha cha cha. 2, 3. Cha cha cha. 2, 3. Cha cha cha. 2, 3. Here we go. 2, 3. Cha cha cha. 2, 3. Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. It's super fast. Not the one to learn to. Sorry about that. I should have done. I was thinking if I could fit it in during bacalao, but I didn't.
Let's see.
We'll do it a few times slow and see if we can get it into the music. So 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. 2, 3, ronde. And what I like to feel is this is kind of underneath your body weight. It's still going to be the cha, cha, cha. The side step is the same at the end. Yeah? But the only difference is instead of going 2, 3, side together, side, you go 2, 3, and you go underneath you side. Yeah? Now this one's even fast. Oh my goodness. So we'll still work it slow. 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. Good. 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. 2. Forward rock on the other foot. 2. Ronde. Oh, also, on a ronde, there's lots of ways to decorate your ronde. Not like you don't have enough to think about already. But when you rock,
But at least we can take a break while you explain.
you can bend your knee lower to make the ronde bigger. Make sense? So if I go here, 2, 3, and I really drop into that leg, I can really make that a big ronde. What else you can do is you can lift the hip, if that's not enough information already. But you can go 2, 3, and this hip lifts up. Yeah? 2, 3. So the ronde, like, you can even get the hip to lift to go around, if you want. But if it's this fast, all you do is go for it. So let's try slow a couple more times. 3, cha, cha, cha. 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. 2, 3. Don't rush that last one.
Oh.
You had it. But remember, it's 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. 2,
So the same leg you pull around is the
Chop.
same leg you end up on.
say again?
The same leg you pull around is the same leg you end up on.
Perfect. Yes. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. 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 2, 3. Cool. So now you got a little homework. Practice that, bring it back next week, and we'll just totally rock it. And the rest of the class will be like, so good. Okay. Now let's try a chase, which is forward and back for cha-cha. 6, 7, 8, on 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Yeah. On a chase, you can watch me first. You're gonna do a half turn on each step. Cha-cha-cha. So watch me first, so it's hard to just do it up to you.
Got it.
So when I go here, 2, turn around, come back 3, and cha-cha-cha. So you won't be used to going cha-cha-cha on this foot forward yet.
Okay.
Yeah? And this is another forward rock step here with the right foot, then you back the other way. So cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 2, make sense?
Yeah. So pivot on 2.
Yeah.
Pivot on 3. 1, 2.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pivot on 2.
Okay.
2 and 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Watch it fast. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2. And if it's too fast, think of the rhythm as being just underneath you. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Feet go down. Walk it out. Yeah? Give it a try. Basic forward and back a couple times first. And 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. So left, right, left, right, turning. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Oh, the other trick with this one, we're always going to turn this way.
To the left.
That's a nice one. So
Right. To the right.
turn to the right, turn to the left.
To the left.
So we're always turning towards those lovely trees there. Yeah? Let's give it a try. And 1, basic. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Cha-cha. Turning. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. Again. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. Freestyle. So where you feel it, you can dance through your knees. You can dance through your hips. Roll your head. Yeah, so this is a free song. Oh, that's nice. I like it.
We had to wake her up. Yeah, I don't know. A showrunner once said I was born without the filter. So I have to be careful what I say to people. Because naturally I don't have a...
Work anything out that you haven't worked yet.
Ooh. Ribs.
So is there a part of you that's most tight?
Oh, it's always my lower back.
Low back.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna help you with that. You're gonna realize that the back is more flexible than you ever thought. But what you have to do, you actually have to allow for the spine. Now I'm grossly exaggerating this. Watch my back. Usually that kind of arch
Yeah.
is when the front spills out,
Right.
and that'll pinch the low back. That's the most common
And I
form
have
of
a
low back.
big.
So what happens is you never allow for this to lengthen, probably. If it
Oh,
was to
really?
do.
I thought
Child's
you
pose.
Oh, really?
I thought you opposite that you do that to release. Like if I lay on my back and I try to flatten my back.
Yeah.
I thought that was good to do. No.
Well, what's interesting is the back has natural curves, but if people have a tendency to pinch here fairly often, I haven't. Let me see from the side, and I'll be able to see better. Yeah. So what you can do is you can drop your tailbone more, and
Oh, tuck under.
tuck under, and ridiculously exaggerate coming in.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah.
And what happens is people don't realize that when people say tighten their stomach, tighten it to protect the low back, they go like this, and nothing happens here.
Right.
You see that?
Turn
But
in.
there is actually a ton of movement possible to put you in the right spot for a totally aligned back. You see this?
Right.
That? I'm doing that deliberately when I dance. I could be like, ew. You know, and this will not be my best posture.
Right.
But here,
And I always feel like
pull that in.
I was taught in dance. I always feel like there's a string.
That's a great one.
Pull on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's so many different things. There's in ballroom there's also shelves. You push this shelf forward, you pull this shelf in, push this shelf forward, and push. If it's like
yeah.
a chest of drawers, you actually push this back. You see what that does to my spine there?
Yeah.
If I'm dancing like smooth, I get that.
That's why
pushed
dancers
back.
have such great posture on my feet.
We're always making the lines because they actually work better. Function and form and feeling all combined. Okay, we're slowing down now. Roll the head again. And this time, tune into what you feel. Breathe deep once again. See if you can breathe as deep as you can, to the point of maybe getting some tingles in your body. And then I want you to listen to those tingles. Let them tell you what your body wants to do. So you can listen to my suggestions, but also listen to what your body has to say. Feel each part of you. What do you feel? As you remember to breathe all the way in, all the way out. So yeah, if you are lying on a floor, you push your low back onto the floor. That's a nice lengthen. But what's fascinating is that people don't understand that this can lengthen. Oh, I had a voice teacher in college once who could actually expand this part. That was superhuman. But this would balloon out
Weird.
here because she was so free back there, and everything is just floating on the balance of her spine rather than we are used to. If things aren't aligned properly, we gotta hold here to hold us up. But the idea is to how to find the float. Let it float and let this hang. Yeah? So let this hang deep. And maybe you do any yoga in the morning? Night?
I do a little bit of stretching before I go on a walk. I walk these paseos. They're awesome. There's like 3 trails.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
So cat-cow is great for that. You know cat-cow? Okay, essentially it'd be on the ground.
Like what she's doing?
I'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
cat-cow. I'm allergic to grass, so I'm not gonna jump in there.
Yeah, I can do that sometimes. I do that on the edge of my bed.
Great. I love being comfy. All stretches and bed are awesome. Yeah. And don't forget to breathe, because breathing is going to connect you. Connect the mind, body, and spirit. That's usually an exhale, and with that exhale, you can squeeze the belly in a little bit more. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, squeeze in.
The so many exercises that can help that feel better. You just got to remember to do them. Is often the thing.
I thought this was going to be easy breezy. You actually really got to work out.
Oh, good. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna take a shower.
If I ever worked on paso doble, we could work on stretching this muscle. Whoever did that here. Dance. So it's still cooling down. Tuning in, breathing deep. Once again, hold your elbows, let it hang. Actually, I'm going to have you watch me real quick. What I'm doing in every position, what's possible. So here,
Can
notice.
You, sorry.
Oh, you couldn't hear?
For the camera, can you go this way?
So, watch that there's a subtle movement when I breathe in and out. I'm not just holding one position, but the body needs to expand when it breathes. So if I'm here, I'm just hanging. If I breathe in deep, you see how I move a little bit up?
Yeah.
Naturally? I'm allowing that to happen. And then I exhale, I release and let it hang more. Yeah? But what people don't do is, if they try to stay in one position, they can't get their full breath. So you gotta have a moment where you allow everything to expand. Or then contract. So there's a moment at the end where you put extra work in to squeeze it all out. But then you release. Then the beginning of the inhale or the exhale is a release. Like a rubber band. You stretch a rubber band and then you launch it when you let go. So when you inhale, to get the maximum inhale, it's effort. To fill everything up, you're using extra muscles, diaphragm, chest, whatever, making extra space to get your full breath in. And then you let it go. And that's the beginning of the exhale, is the release. Let go. And then to get a little more air out, you have to once again put effort in. And you let go. And it fills up the vacuum. So you create this vacuum by pushing everything out. So you get used to letting go on every inhale and every exhale. And ride that dizziness. Be like, yummy. It's oxygen high. Cool. Any questions?
No.
We'll just finish off the song. However you want.
Food's in the car. But we're almost done.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, she's doing one of these. That's it.
Oh, thank you.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Do you teach up here or what do you do?
Well, I usually teach in Pasadena. I've taught all over the place, actually. Taught in Soho, taught in the Valley for a long time. Teach wherever for private lessons.
Soho or NoHo?
Soho is
Okay.
a studio